The French New Wave movement had a significant impact on the global film industry and inspired many filmmakers around the world. Some of the most notable directors who were influenced by the French New Wave are Martin Scorsese. Scorsese was heavily influenced by the works of Jean-Luc Godard and François Truffaut. Quentin Tarantino. Tarantino has often praised the French New Wave and has cited directors such as Jean-Pierre Melville as major influences on his work. Wong Kar-wai. Wong's films, such as In the Mood for Love and Chungking Express, are known for their stylish visuals and non-linear narratives. Wes Anderson. Anderson's films often feature elaborate tracking shots, colorful production design, and a quirky sense of humor. So, what is French New Wave? The French New Wave was a revolutionary movement in cinema that emerged in the late 1950s and early 1960s. It was characterized by a fresh and experimental approach to filmmaking that broke away from the conventions of traditional Hollywood cinema. In this video, we'll take a closer look at the French New Wave and explore its origins, key features, and lasting impact on cinema. Origins. The French New Wave was influenced by a number of factors, including the political and cultural climate of post-World War II France. At the time, there was a growing sense of disillusionment with traditional values and institutions, which was reflected in the work of many artists and intellectuals. French filmmakers were also inspired by the Italian neorealist movement, which emphasized realism and social commentary in cinema. Key features. One of the defining features of the French New Wave was its use of unconventional editing techniques, such as jump cuts and discontinuous editing. Filmmakers like Jean-Luc Godard and François Truffaut also experimented with handheld cameras, natural lighting, and location shooting to create a more spontaneous and immediate style of filmmaking. The French New Wave also placed a greater emphasis on the personal vision of the director, with many films exploring themes of youth, alienation, and existentialism. Impact. The French New Wave had a profound impact on cinema both in France and around the world. Its influence can be seen in the work of filmmakers such as Martin Scorsese, Quentin Tarantino, and Wes Anderson, who have all mentioned the movement as a major inspiration. The French New Wave also paved the way for other new and experimental movements in cinema, such as the American New Wave of the 1960s and the independent cinema of the 1990s. There were many films made during the French New Wave movement in the 1950s and 1960s. Here are some notable examples. The 400 Blows, 1959, directed by François Truffaut. Breathless, 1960, directed by Jean-Luc Godard. Jules and Jim, 1962, directed by François Truffaut. Cleo from 5 to 7, 1962, directed by Agnes Varda. Last Year at Marienbad, 1961, directed by Alain Resnais. These films are known for their innovative techniques and unconventional storytelling, and had a significant impact on the film industry and future generations of filmmakers. The French New Wave was a groundbreaking movement that transformed the way we think about cinema. Its legacy can still be felt today, both in the work of contemporary filmmakers and in the ongoing evolution of cinema as an art form. Thanks for joining us on this cinematic journey. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Until next time, keep watching, keep learning, and keep creating.